Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Edem with Global Abundance LLC, back with another video. On this channel, we talk all things real estate, residential, and commercial, with a little bit of financial literacy and personal development content sprinkled in because it's, important to keep our mind right as we are on our real estate investing journey. So if you're new here, welcome. If you are part of the family, thanks for stopping by and checking back in. Uh, we have a free VIP group where a group of investors and individuals like yourself, like-minded individuals, we get together. We share experiences about what's not working. We dig deep and answer questions, and we learn and grow together as a community. So if you'd like to be a part of that uh, group, go ahead and click the link. I'll leave the link below in the description, and it's free to join. So we love to have you there. In today's video, we're going to discuss, uh, some reasons to sell your property instead of refinancing your property. All right, so um, let's get into it. So something has come up in your life and you need to liquidate. If you've considered refinancing your house, selling just might be better for you in the long run, depending on timing and other factors going on in your life. So we're gonna go ahead and just take a look at a few reasons why selling straight up might be your best option. All right, so equity. Equity is the portion of the home that you actually own. Is basically the difference between what your home is worth and what you owe the lender. The exit strategy for any property should be taken into account at the time of purchase. Okay. um, it's also a good idea to update your exit strategy based on the current market, and moving when the price is at is high, so you can reap the most rewards from the equity that you've built up over time. Hesitating or holding out for a better price could let the right moment pass you by and mean you're actually losing equity. Now, this is a big reason why it's usually better to sell than refinance your home. Okay. Another thing is changing needs. Things change over time, and our housing needs are no different. Maybe you bought a starter home way back, and now your family has outgrown the property the way it currently is. A lot of times it's much easier to buy a new home that's built to suit your current needs than it is to renovate or add additions to your current property. Major, remodeling projects often lead to the discovery of serious and extremely expensive issues. And it's a huge reason why it's better to sell than refinance your home, especially on homes that are older or, that already, need a bunch of repairs. You could literally save thousands of dollars a month uh, in time by moving onwards, to begin with. Okay. Another thing is, your current income. Your current income can change unexpectedly, and you could find yourself carrying the financial load on a home that's more than you can actually afford. So if the change in your income appears to be permanent, you might want to consider selling instead of refinancing, which could only prolong the inevitable anyway, right? This is one reason why it's better to sell than thinking about refinancing. All right. By selling now, you could pay off your existing mortgage, and while stepping into a more affordable property. And this will also lower your annual property taxes, which will be saving you more money over the long term as well. Another thing is debt. You could find yourself in a whirlwind of debt behind circumstances that are outside of your control at the moment, right? For some homeowners, instead of taking on more debt by refinancing, you might be able to settle your debt with enough equity remaining to finance a less expensive house. So having a ton of debt that's becoming a real problem could mean that selling for you is the better choice rather than a refi. You don't want your credit profile and score affected by overwhelming debt. So carrying too much debt can also mean that you may be unable to qualify for more credit. Okay. Should a lender, you know, take the risk and approve you for a loan, you're more than likely going to be paying crazy interest. Okay. In essence, it means you're actually losing money that you could have been building in equity over the same period of time. So, uh, you know, overall, you definitely want to keep your credit profile, in tip top shape and your score high. And, I've got videos about how you can do that and ways you can do to improve that if you are suffering from a poor credit score. And, that's the next thing, is your credit. Your credit profile needs to be guarded basically with your life. Okay. One late or missed payment can destroy your credit for years. And that's another reason why it makes more sense to sell rather than refi. As time passes and your credit gets worse, your credit score will drop, and some of your credit cards and other lines could actually increase the interest you're paying on those existing lines, especially if you find yourself getting close to foreclosure. It's extremely important to face your troubles head on and act quickly, because foreclosure can be a devastating experience, both personally and financially, ruining your credit history for 7 years and just putting you in a bind that you don't want to be in. All right. So, basically the bottom line is in a lot of situations, it may be better for you to sell directly to a cash buyer right now than refinance your home. Whether your reasons are financial or because, your property just isn't the right home for you anymore, by selling now, you'll end up ahead of the game. So by working with the right people, there's no lingering around waiting for the right buyer with the right offer. Just let a professional take the weight off your shoulders, making sure that your needs are met in the transaction. My company and other trusted investors alike will take the time to listen, and we are willing to meet your needs and always more than happy to explain every step of the process. So in closing, I've given you a few reasons why it may be better to sell your house instead of refinancing it. Um, Being mindful of your current situation and making well thought out decisions will give you the best chance at a stress free transaction overall, and transition, at the same time. So, hopefully, you found this information useful. If you've been considering a refi, or trying to figure out whether just selling flat out is a better option, uh, hopefully you have a little more clarity there. If you don't, please jump in the comments, ask any questions, any comments that you have, any feedback, any of your experiences going through this. Maybe you're going through it now, or you've already been through a situation like this, and there were some things that worked for you, things that didn't work for you. I'd love to hear about it and have a conversation and dialogue with you. So go ahead and jump in those comments below, and let's have a discussion. Um, Again, if you found value, please hit that like button, share, subscribe. Also, if you want to join our community, go ahead and hit that link. It'll be in the description below. So, again, we'd love to have you. But until next time, take care. Happy investing.